Hi, today we'll see how I did this box using waste cardboards. For this you'll need cardboard pieces of this measurements. I'll leave you the measurements in the description box below. You'll need 2 pieces on this, 4 pieces on this and 6 pieces on the length ones. I measured these in a graph sheet to make a template and I've cut it out. Now take the cardboard and use the template and cut out the pieces like this. Don't score the entire area on the L shape, just make it a little bit of L. These L shapes holds the box firm, so don't score totally, just to give a bend, score it a little bit. Now first stick the outer ends and then stick the middle one like this. Now to stick the side part, take the side cutout piece, apply glue, or you can use glue gun also and stick it out like this. Stick out all the 4 sides like this. It's done. Now to cover the bottom, I have taken 25 centimeters of length and 15 centimeters of width of cardboard and I've wrapped it with newspaper like this and sticked it out. Now take newspaper bits. You can either cut it or you can tear it with your hand in lengthwise and start sticking on the cardboard. Applying glue directly on the cardboard. If you like this method, do it, or you can use glue plus water mixed up and then start applying the paper. Make sure that the corner part and the length and the side part should be differentiated like this. I have done sticking. Now I have taken homemade texture paste to give a grainy effect. If you need the box to be like a wood, then go ahead, do this method, or if you don't want it has to be a plain one, means then start painting on the box now. This is the finished one. It's dried completely. Now I'm going to color. You can either take black color and fully fill it up, or you can directly go ahead and take the emerald color and fill it up. I need a darker base, so I'm just giving black for the entire one and then I'm using emerald. Finish it off like this, let it dry, and then now I'm taking emerald color with a dry brush. I'm just dabbing it on like this. If you need like this, you can go ahead, or mix little bit of water and then start giving the entire area. You need not rub with sandpaper. If you're using water directly, I'm just mixing blue and emerald together. See here, you need not give any rubbing effect. I have not covered inside. Now to make the starfish, I've just taken a little bit of clay and rolled it out, and I'm just cutting it out in freehand. If you have any template or any cutter, you can use that. I'll just roughly do it and then I make it into a shape. This is a bigger one I'm doing. Do 2 types. One is like taking small rounds like this in decreased one. It has to start from bigger to smaller. If you need a raised kind of starfish, you can do like this. Just take any small ball tool like this and then give it a punch like this. You can use either any method. For the center, just poke it on like this. Now to make the seashells, you will have a fan like sculpting tool. Make use of it. See, you'll get like this. If you don't have, take a small ball, make it into the shape. Now take a curved tool in this, or you can use a small pen like thing or anything which gives a depth, and start giving impressions like this. Now to make the next one, take a little bit of clay and roll it into a cone, a lengthy cone. The end has to be a little length one, and start rotating like this. Take a ball tool and give a opening at the end. Do as many you want. These are onion nets. Onions come in these nets in white and orange. I'll be using white. If you have orange, paint it with white. Once you're done, paint the sea creatures with the white base coat and then start giving the colors of your choice. Now I've arranged it out like this. I'm just going to take copper and I'm just going to give a effect on the corners and on the side pieces. I've told you to give a separation here on these parts also. It is just a effect. If you need, you can give, or you can just leave it as like this. Now I've taken a thread, it's just a jute rope, and then I've covered it out on the first part alone like this, and I've tied it. These are ready-made bows, or you can do bow of your choice and then fix it. You can add as many creatures you need. I'm just making it simple as I'm going to use this for a storage, so it is of your choice to decorate the box. This is just a simple idea. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked it.